Now question number 3. A shunter is moving at 2.4 meters per second when it hits a stationary carriage. The mass of the shunter is 700 kg and mass of the carriage is 500 kg. Part A, find the speed of the shunter and the carriage immediately after they have joined together. Now the important word here is joined together. Okay, so after the collision, both the carriages are joined together. Okay, so the first thing I would always do is draw a diagram, which is 700 kg and it's moving with a velocity of 2.4 meters per second. The 500 kg is stationary, it says, so it's 0 meters per second. This is before collision, so let's write down before here so we know. Before, and after collision they're joined together, so the total mass is going to be 1200 kg, and we need to work out the velocity v. Okay, so we know momentum before equals momentum after. Okay, so let's write down what's the momentum before. So momentum before, due to the 700, is 700 times 2.4. This momentum due to the stationary carriage is going to be 0. So if you want, you can write down 500 times 0. Doesn't matter. And momentum after the collision is going to be 1200 times v. Okay, so now you work out 700 times 2.4 is 1680 equals 1200 v. So v equals 1680 divided by 1200, and that gives us 1.4 meters per second. So that is your answer to part 3A. Right, question 3, part B. One day a heavier shunter is used. It hits the same carriage at the same speed. How does the speed after they have joined together compare with the speed found in part A? Well, if you think about it, the final speed would be greater than what we found in part A, because the momentum before is going to be greater. So answer to part B is going to be the final speed would be greater and because the momentum before collision collision is going to be greater. And why do we know the momentum before is going to be greater? Because it says a heavier shunter is used. Okay, and the speed is the same, so we know momentum is mass times the speed. So the shunter is heavier, mass is more, speed's more, so the momentum is going to be more, so the final speed would be greater. And that's your answer to part 3B, and we are done with question 3.